abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act. Well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a vibe when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger in me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, just as sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a vibe when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. Oh, even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Card Maker Success Summit. We are winding down day one, and what a fun day it has been. We have been seeing some fabulous videos of different card presentations, and we've done some giveaways, and now we're about to get into our live stream component from our sponsors. I am so excited. We have a couple of housekeeping things that we need to take care of before we get to our sponsors. So let's go ahead and do that. So one thing I want to mention is that StreamYard, which is the app that we use to stream, is giving us fits when it comes to Facebook. So when I go live, I get this big ugly message that says the Facebook feed is broken or something, and then I have to go in there, remove it, and then add it back. And when that happens, I don't know whether it's going to show up in a different feed. So just be mindful that if the video just sort of ends on your end, to either go and look for the new feed in that group or our business page, or just simply go over to YouTube, because YouTube seems to be working just fine. And Harriet has so kindly put up that comment that says that if you see any gremlins, please go ahead and just sit on them so they behave. All right. And then I also wanted to share with you about if you're having any tech issues related to watching the videos on our free website. So here's the thing, you guys. We have done everything we can to make sure that our website is fully optimized, and we are occasionally purging our cache so that you all are not seeing old pages on our website. But some of you are still having issues with that. So I've got a few things that I want to share with you to see if you can try this out. If after doing all of these things, and you're still not able to watch the videos or get to the page, I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to troubleshoot your particular computer. It's just impossible for us to do this. So I would suggest that you reach out to a friend who might be a little bit more tech savvy than you and see if they can help you out. But here are some tried and true things that if you kind of go through this checklist, more than likely you're going to find that the page will load. The issue comes is that if you load a page and then after has a change that's been made to it, if you have loaded it before that change has been made, then it's potential that you're going to keep getting back to that old page. That happens to me all the time, and it drives me absolutely crazy. But the thing that I've always found is that if you clear your cache, clear your cookies, go to your security settings on either Chrome or whatever browser you're using, and just clear it out, shut the browser down, and then bring it back up, and then try to reload the page. 99 times out of 100, that is definitely going to work. Now, before I go on, Harriet, please turn down the air conditioning because I forgot to, and these lights are killing me right now. So Harriet, as you guys may have known since yesterday, she came down to kind of help me out with the summit in person. So super excited she's here. And we are both in the basement. I'm in the craft room and she is out there. And so I need her to turn the AC up. All right. Okay. Back to troubleshooting. Whew. I'm having. All right, you guys. I'm sure there's lots of people in the audience that can totally relate to that. All right. So make sure that your pop-up blockers are turned off. You also, if you've got any kind of like Norton security or firewalls or whatever, make sure that they're set to not prevent page redirects. And what this means is that we use a certain app that allows us to, in advance, set all of our pages up. And then at the moment they're supposed to go live, it automatically redirects to another page. This is called a redirect. And if your pop-up blocker or your firewall settings are not set to prevent that from happening, then you will never get to the presentation page. So just be sure to go ahead and check that out. If that doesn't work, then try going to a different browser. So if you're using Chrome, which I always recommend, use Chrome, try Safari, try Firefox, try whatever PC version of an internet browser. Just try a different browser. Then if that doesn't work, just try a different device. Like, so if you're using it on your phone, go to a tablet or go to a computer. And I mean, I would rather you go from a mobile to a desktop if you have that option. But if you don't, if you've got a phone, you've got a tablet, try that and try on multiple browsers on that. You can also reboot your modem and your router, which basically means unplugging the thing and waiting about 30 seconds and then plugging it back in. And some of our users have reported that if they go to the link and manually refresh the page, it has worked for them. So that is our long laundry list of tips on how you can watch our presentation page. We know that the page is working because we have hundreds, if not thousands of people that are watching the videos all day long. So we do have a few folks that are having issues and they're getting very frustrated, and I totally feel you on that. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to respond to any more emails regarding that. Okay. So I've given Harriet permission to ignore those emails. So you're not going to get a response. Harriet's doing this. You're not going to get a response from us if you're emailing us about not being able to watch the presentation on the free site. Now, if you're having issues on the VIP site, definitely email us. We'll see if we can figure that out as well. But right now, we're kind of focused on the live website, our free part of the summit. Okay. Whew, let's get that out of the way. All right. So just another recap on the Facebook feed. If you can't watch us on Facebook, then go over to YouTube and catch us there. It'll be a big live now button at the top. All right. So I'm going to remind everybody that we do have that where do you find that page, and that has got all of the links to everything, the schedule, the giveaways, the sponsors, the speakers. We also have a link for our Card Maker Success membership there. We also have a link for the scholarship application. We also have a link for our live class that we're selling now, which will take place in September. And just to kind of piggyback on that, we do have discounted card kits for that class that are still on sale. We've got a few left. So if you're interested in grabbing that, our bundles usually have a discount of somewhere between 5 to 20%, depending on which bundle you pick up. So it's always a great deal to grab some extra supplies. All right, let me make sure I don't have any other things to cover other than just to remind everybody that the Card Maker Success membership is open for enrollment right now. Sunday, we will shut that down, and we will not open up enrollment again for probably a couple of months. If you enroll in the membership, you're going to get the September class for free. And then any other live class that we have from then on out, and then plus all of the other content that comes with the membership. If you've purchased a VIP All Access Pass and you want to get into the membership and you didn't purchase it when you purchased your VIP All Access Pass, then send us an email at support@stampmesomelove, and we will send you the super secret link to get your discount. Okay. It's not something that we're publicizing. It's going to be on a case-by-case basis because we have to verify they actually did purchase the VIP All Access Pass. And otherwise, you can enroll now. There is a link to that in the where do I find that page, as well as the link to the application to the scholarship. Now, one thing I do want to mention about that is that the scholarship, we are looking for somebody, one person, to give a full year scholarship to the membership. And we want somebody who is highly engaged in our Facebook community. So that's one of the requirements, that you need to have a Facebook account. You need to be in our group, and you need to be posting your pictures, giving shout outs to the speakers, helping other community members, just basically being an all-around positive person. That is something that we really want to add to our community. And I know that we're going to find lots of people in that, that category. And we are actually reviewing everybody's posts already. I've got this nice little spreadsheet that shows me everybody's group profile, and I go in there and I check it periodically to see how you guys are engaging with each other, see the posts that you're creating, see the comments that you're making. and all of that. So it's going to be a really fun time, and I can't wait to see what you guys are creating. All right, so that is all I have for my update. And now we are just waiting for our sponsor to come online. And I'm not sure where they are. Maybe Harriet might wants to send maybe an email to them because it's supposed to be on in 5 minutes. All right, so while we're waiting for our sponsor to come on, what I want to do is to answer any questions that you may have. We'll just use this time to allow you guys to ask any questions. Maybe you've got a question about the VIP All Access Pass, or maybe you've got a question about the new membership that we are launching. I would love to be able to take this opportunity to answer any of your questions. And if nothing else, let's hear in the comments how you have been enjoying today already. Day 1 of the summit is always super exciting, always a little bit nerve-wracking because we're always kind of working out all the kinks, even though this is our 5th summit. I can't believe it. And we have grown so much in the last few years with this endeavor of the Card Maker Success Summit. So yay. All right. So let's see here. I've got a question. Oop, where'd it go? All right. So let's see. Pam is asking about where do we post the winners. So we will be posting the winners on the actual giveaway page, but that does not occur until Monday because that's when Harriet's going to be emailing everybody. So let's see. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. Harriet says she's already posting names on there. So you can go to the page and look for your name there. But do not email us at support because we're not going to answer those either over the weekend because we're going to be emailing everybody on Monday. All right, so let me just see what else we got in the chat because we're still waiting on our sponsors. Okay. All right, let's see. Wow, lots of people are commenting. Give me 1 second. See, late start. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sue. I'm so glad that you are enjoying the summit and you've got gotten lots of great information and creative ideas. Now, don't forget, you guys, really the theme of this summit is to get your holiday cards done and ready to go well ahead of time. And so it is always a great way to get inspiration for card ideas. And you can essentially copy these designs exactly how the speakers has presented it. But just know that you can only do it for personal use. You can't sell those cards for commercial use. All right, let me see here. So Catherine is asking me if I get a chance to watch or any of the presentations. Well, let me tell you that up until this past summit, I actually watched all of the presentations because I had to go in and edit them. This is the first summit that I haven't it's the first summit that I haven't done that. And that's because I have such a fabulous team that's sort of helping me out with that. So I am actually watching them as you guys do. So I have not seen them beforehand. I get to watch them with the free summit, basically, as we are making sure that all of those videos are going up live. And Harriet has had the pleasure of watching them all first. So she knows everybody's project. She knows all the tips and tricks, but I'm just kind of catching up. All righty, let's see here. So we've got some more questions here. Oh, this is an interesting question. Chris asks, how do we pick the teachers for the summits? Well, first of all, we do have a way for people to apply to be a speaker. And we'll be sharing more of that information during our wrap up at the end of the weekend. But I will actually just go out and search for people that I think has great technique. I look for their YouTube channel. I look to make sure that they know how to do videos, that there's voiceover, and they are not just, putting cards together with just music overlay. I want to hear your voice. I want to see your personality, and just, I just want to make sure that you're going to kind of fit within our team. So, all right, you guys, it looks like we've got Catherine Pooler in the house. All right. We're so excited to have Catherine Pooler and Erica here in studio. They are backstage right now, and it looks like they are ready for us. So I'm going to go ahead and take this question down, and let's bring them to the stage. 1 second.
Hey, everyone. How's it going? Let's see. My head's cut off. Hold on 1 sec. There we go. Okay. Is that all right? How are you, Brandy?
Oh, we are doing great. Day 1 is almost in the books, and we've had such a great time today.
Good. We're so excited to be here.
Yeah.
We love it when you come.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having us. And thank you, everyone who is here with us live. We're so appreciative that you're taking time out of your busy schedule to hang out with us and get creative and inspired. And if you're watching on the replay, we're happy that you're here too.
Absolutely. Now, before we get too far in, everybody is dying to hear what kind of promo you are going to be offering today.
So we shockingly have a store-wide promo excluding our Feeling Fall release that just hit the shop last week. So it's the whole store, which is very unusual for us. So definitely get in there and take advantage. But it's a
20% off.
20%
Yeah.
off.
Oh my gosh, really?
That's huge for us. We don't do a lot of sales. So we save it special for you, Brandy.
Thanks.
So people are
I know our audience loves when you guys do stuff, and 20%. Wow, that is huge.
Yeah, and we get asked a ton if our inks are on sale, when they're going to be on sale, how do I get them on sale? And the answer always is they don't go on sale.
Right?
But they're on sale right now with the 20% off. So grab all the inks you want. Go in there, get them.
Now, okay, I'm just going to tell everybody, when Catherine Pooler comes on, we usually kind of sell her stuff out. So open up 2 screens. You got to open up our live stream, and then you got to open up the store by going to that link that's scrolling down below. Make sure you hit that link so Catherine knows that the sale came from the summit.
Yeah.
And just go to town. Go to town. Go shopping and watch at the same time.
And they have a code, right?
Yeah, it's on the bottom of the screen.
Okay, great.
Rick said that they should have come in later because now they're going to be broke, that they heard that announcement. So,
and we have our shipping staff all set and ready to ship your orders. We take off on the weekends, but resume on Monday. So we'll get through them as quickly as we can. Yeah,
Awesome.
we are very, very fast on shipping. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, you guys, this promo is only good for 48 hours starting right now. 48 hours, and then it's cut off.
And if there are any issues, just email support@catherinepooler.com and we will help you.
yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is the sound okay? Everything good?
The sound is perfect.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to let you have full stage. I'm going to take myself out.
Okay.
And then you guys can go to town.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, Brandy.
You're welcome.
Okay. So
Hold on. Let me remove
my inspiration for the card that I'm going to make today, and if I have time, you guys, I'm going to make 2. So let's go. I might start talking a little fast because there's, the time's a ticking. This card was made by one of our affiliates, brand ambassadors, Allison Cope. She used Front Porch Pumpkins, and I was fascinated and pretty obsessed with her little background technique here. So I wanted to show you my version of it today on a fun card using some fall products. So I started with our Ruffles and Dashes set of dies. This is a staple set. I use it a ton. You're definitely going to want to have this in your stash. And I took this piece here. I took a piece of computer paper, just scratch paper, die cut through the center. And then I used my 2-way glue. I went all the way around the edge and I let it dry. This makes it a temporary adhesive. And then you'll be able to use this as a mask.
So, Catherine, I know you're going to do some ink technique here.
I am.
And Talia is asking, what is special about our foam ink pads?
So I am going to answer that question as we go.
Okay.
So I'm going to start out using buttercream and our large ink blending brush. I thought I had more scratch paper here.
Oh, I'll fetch you a piece.
All right, I'm going to use a used one. Is that okay? So our pads are foam, and they've been on the, are we 7 years now with ink pads, foam pads? They're squishy, and foam releases ink. Well, you can't tell on this light colored ink pad, but foam releases ink to any surface like a dream. So when you take your stamp to the pad, it's going to get inked up.
And then you're going to get a gorgeous, crisp image.
And you will see that as we go along. So ink blending, we're just going to take the large ink blending brush, rub it on the buttercream ink pad, and then starting kind of off the paper, because I want a really light touch here, I'm just going to then blend onto my mask. So this piece of computer paper that I die cut out of the center, now I'm using it as a mask. Ink blending inside that mask.
And buttercream is our current like lightest neutral brown color. So it's like a creamy vanilla kind of color. And it is absolutely
gorgeous,
yummy with just about any color in the rainbow. So it pairs up nicely with everything. And it's going to look great on this fall card. Oh, we've got a lot of fans of our inks on the live with us. Thanks for all the love, guys.
So in the chat, you guys, let us know what your favorite feature of our pads is, and then that will help educate those of us that are new to the pads. So let us know, what is your favorite feature, because they do lots of different things, which we're going to look at several things tonight. So ink blending is a dream. Our inks take a few seconds to dry. So then, you know, if they dried immediately upon touching the cardstock, then you wouldn't be able to blend well, would you? So taking a second or two or a few seconds helps you get a really nice blend. So
okay. Spiced is one of my favorites. It's such a beautiful rusty brown.
Now I'm going to take one of our blocks and I'm going to take the spiced ink refill. So one thing to know, when you're doing a lot of techniques and a lot of stamping, you're going to want the ink refills on hand, because how easily the ink comes out of the pad, that means you're using it. You're using it out of the pad. So over time, it is going to lighten. Your color will lighten and your pad may get a little dry. So just add a little bit of ink refill to your pad, just like that, and you'll be good to go. So I'm going to just do a little bit of spice right there, a little water, and then I have my Nuvo paint brushes, and I'm getting my really thin ones, getting a lot of water on there. I'm going to touch it into the spiced, and then I want really fine speckles, and I find if you just take your small brush and tap it on your finger like this, you can get little fine speckles.
Love that. Love a splatter.
And just pick up a little more, do a little more splattering. And then if you want some shimmer, I mean, who doesn't want shimmer? Do we have shimmer lovers out here?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Then shimmering lights. This is Art Philosophy by Prima Watercolor Convections. This is a fun little palette. It makes me feel like an artist. Has these little shimmer paints in here, and then it has this little key, so you can take, paint from each one into here and have your key. So let's see. Let's do this one. I'm getting water everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
That's okay. They're saying shimmer away.
Yes. Okay, so then I'm going to get some of that paint, and then I'm just going to flick it.
So Melanie's saying that she absolutely loves our inks, but she also has learned loads from us about using color with our Color Made Easy system and our color wheel product that we have.
Awesome. I'm going to talk a little bit about the color wheel here in a bit. set that aside. Okay, so for the masking, let's go ahead and pull this off. Just peel back gently because I am notorious for being impatient, heavy-handed, a little bit like a bull in a china shop, and ripping this right off, and then I rip my paper if I'm too aggressive. So just gentle. And look at that. The crowd goes wild. Ooh, ah.
That happened.
And then we're going to die cut it with this. So I will hand this over to Erica. She's going to go ahead and die cut that for me.
Does it need a second to dry?
Maybe.
Okay.
That can happen while I'm stamping.
All right.
So I'm going to use the Bless This House stamp set. This is new from our Feeling Fall collection, which was next week. And like we said, the newest release is excluded from the 20%, but we have loads of other fall products in our shop. And I mean, tons of other things too. And I mean, you can still get this. So Bless This House and the Mod Textiles, we're going to use that as well. Okay, so Bless This House, we're going to ink stamp with wintergreen. So I said just a couple little light taps. We're going to ink and stamp, and you get a gorgeous solid image. Just that easy.
So someone asked if we have small ink cubes. We do have what we call mini ink pads. And
Let me say,
you're going to come back to
grab
that?
those.
Okay.
Let me show you this real quick and then I'll let you. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of selective stamping. So I'm just going to do the bottom of this stamp and then the top.
Nice. You're going to get a two-toned vase there.
Boom. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, sorry.
No worries. So our mini ink pads are 1 inch by 2 inch pads. And it's the same foam pad, same exact ink. You use the same refill to re-ink them. And they come a la carte in all of the colors that we have.
So I did cargo for that and then wintergreen for the little buds or pussy willow. You know what? Pussy willow can be any color you want, my friend.
Today it's wintergreen.
Today is wintergreen. Then we take our dies. Boom.
And the magic of television.
Da da da. Ta-da. So I have these already ready and waiting. Just a little glue. This is the Barely Arts glue. It has a very fine tip and it comes, does it come with the tip kit?
It does. It comes with the needle and yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's handy dandy.
All right. So there we go with that. Set that aside. And where are we? We got this.
Uh-huh.
And then next was this.
Ooh.
So this is the Mod Textiles. I can stamp in buttercream or spiced or cargo.
Did you show that whole stamp set?
I did. You can pop it in again if you want.
Textiles. This is really, really fun. Little focal point image, and now you're adding texture to your card with it, which is awesome. Oh, that is pretty.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
So pretty.
Here is another one that I did with spiced. Which one do you like better? Spiced or buttercream?
I like them both.
Same.
So we're getting, several people have asked the classic question, which is, how do I dive into CP inks? What colors should I get?
Okay.
And honestly, guys, it's such a hard one for us because we love them all.
I'm going to use Juniper Mist and interrupt Erica for one moment. We have so many things to tell you.
Yes.
All right. So Juniper Mist, we're going to do direct to paper because I want a piece of cardstock that matches this vase exactly. So our foam pads, look at that. What? So now I have Juniper Mist cardstock. There's no guessing. There's no stocking a whole bunch of cardstock on your shelf, although we love doing that too. I'm not saying that's wrong or bad, but in an instant, I have matching cardstock. Okay.
So we have two lines of color. We have our spa line, which Catherine's using right now, which are our muted, romantic, more vintage toned. They have gray undertones to them. Gorgeous line if you're into that. And then we also have our party line, which are more fully saturated, vibrant party. I mean, they're colors that just make you want to party. So we find that sometimes people lean one way or the other. Like, I'm more of a party girl, or more of a spa girl, more of a spa guy, or a party guy. Whatever it is that you think you might prefer, I would say start there. I find that I want to use them for different pretents and purposes. So you're going to want to get them all eventually.
Right.
But we do have our color wheel download. It's at our website. It is a free download. There is one spa and one party, and you can download that, take a look, pick a color from each column, and get yourself like a good rainbow. And that's probably the best way to get started. Kind of get a few different colors from the color wheel.
I forgot we're still up here too.
Yeah, right here.
What was I gonna?
The part you're making your cards. This.
Yes, I am. So I need a sentiment.
Oh.
So with our fall line, we debuted our first set of hot foil products. So many of you probably know about hot foiling, you know how to do it, what it's all about. We do have a quick 10-minute video on our YouTube channel showing you the ins and outs of these. All of our dyes are silver, but our hot foil products are aquatini, which is one of our signature colors. And so then you know just at a glance that the aquatini metal plates are foil. These actually come with the dyes. So I foiled this a little bit earlier, and I saved the best for you guys. Ready? Let's pull this off. So this is the Joyful Thanks hot foil plate.
Is that copper? That is so pretty.
That's, look. So this
okay.
came from this. Oh, goodness gracious.
I love that color. I'm a big fan of like a rusty kind of metallic. So copper, bronze, floats my boat.
Where'd my little
they're here.
go?
Oh, here.
Thank you. Okay.
Ta-da!
So grateful for you, full of joy. You're a blessing. Big thanks. You're a blessing. Thank you. Sending hugs. Full of joy. I'm getting beep. Sorry about that, guys. If you can hear that. Huh?
I love that. Full of joy.
Okay. So we're going to add this cute little plant with the pussy willow. Ready for fall. Is anybody ready for fall?
I just love to, with like stamp sets like this, you guys, like you can pick whatever color combo makes you feel happy that day and make a completely different card. You could do this same card and use different colors and get it kind of a different vibe. So it's fun with sets like that where you can kind of build up the color on the vase, change up how you want the little blooms or the little pussy willow pieces on the stem, and just kind of go for it and have a good time. They are ready for fall. Me too. It's just too hot here.
Well, I'm going to the beach again this weekend, although I'm not going to see the beach. We have a college daughter moving into our apartment. She's requested her parents' help.
Yay!
There. Big thanks. And I have another one with all my love.
So pretty.
So, do you guys want to see this same idea on a Christmas card?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep up with the questions. Thank you to Ardith and Allison and some of the other folks here who are longtime friends of the company and are answering questions for us that I miss. I know you guys know what you're talking about, so I'm sending love. Yes, they are stoked about a Christmas card.
All right.
We're saying go for it.
Okay. So I'm doing the same exact thing here. What?
Marcy said her temperature said it was 126.
Oh. Where's that?
Yeah, where are you, Marcy? That sounds just terrible.
Okay, so we've got our mask. And then let's talk about colors. So this is where our color wheel comes in. A lot of people ask us, well, how do I know what, I want a light, medium, and a dark. So grab your color wheel, and on red, you're going to see Cotton Candy is our lightest red. And then it goes, It's a Girl, Party Dress, Rockin' Red, Cranberry Fizz. We have a lot of videos on our YouTube channel teaching you how to use this. We have a playlist, but we also pull it out for generally almost
Like
every single
every
video,
time we're
we
live.
use our color wheel. So you can
It's a handy
see
tool.
triad color combos, tetrad, analogous, monochromatic. Again, you can download this for free from our website. We're going to go down here and we're going to look at the greens. Deck the Halls Mardi Gras in the Park. So I have Mardi Gras and I have in the Park. I also have yellow greens, melon ice, and martini. One thing we say about the color wheel is that it's a tool, not a rule.
Mm-hmm.
So for the card that I made, I used melon ice and I used Mardi Gras. So I went darker, but I went over a section on the color wheel. So that is when I do two-step stamping. So when I have a set like this, I have this holly leaf. This is the solid stamp. And then this is the pattern that goes on top. So how do you know what light color and what dark color, or light and medium, or medium and dark? Just go to your color wheel and it will tell you.
So again, that's a custom tool that we put together using the classic color wheel idea, but we have adapted it for our ink line. So we put in our inks where we feel they fit, to help you be able to get in there and feel confident about your color making decisions. But yeah, always pick what you like. If it looks pretty to your eye, you go for it. There are definitely some rules of thumb that you can learn, and but this is all about making you feel happy, making your recipient feel happy with what you created. And I gotta tell you, Melon Ice and Mardi Gras are together.
Yeah.
Let's see. She's not working on a glass mat today, Kelly. She's actually just on a piece of white, like a easy clean
laminate
surface. Yeah.
So I have already I've pre-made this card, and I'll show you that in a minute, but I used melon ice and Mardi Gras. And for this background, I used melon ice and martini. So these are together on the color wheel as yellow greens. And then this is the green. So that's how they're going to appear on the color wheel. So I just went from here to here for my one card and here to here for this card. And let's go lime working.
Talia asked if you can foil on black cardstock. You absolutely can. It is beautiful.
And it's fantastic on craft.
We like it on craft.
I forgot that it gets hot in here at night, and I'm all excited.
It's getting warm.
Woo!
Mandy, you only have 12 ink colors left to go for your collection.
Nice.
Wonderful. I saw a few of you saying you were diving in. Definitely check. There are some bundles in there. I should have said, if you go in under the ink and you look at ink bundles, there are some little bundles that we put together of colors that we think look pretty together that you can, some of them coordinate with some of our past papers. So maybe if you're completely new to us, you go in and find a bundle that suits your fancy, draws your eye, and pick that to get started.
Okay. We'll peel this back. Ta-da! Oh, I love it. And then Erica, will you die cut this with me for me when you feel like it's dry?
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I'm going to show you how to stamp these multi-step stamps.
How many ink colors do we have? I think it's 96. Is it more than that now? Am I forgetting something?
Wasn't gingerbread our 100th?
Maybe. Was it? I don't know. We should have a party. Oh yes, Ardith has some downloads, and it's all CP inks that she's referencing. Ardith, thank you.
Okay, so when you are doing multi-step stamping, I like to do my dark color first. Stamp it. If you get splotchiness on your stamped image at all, it could be a number of reasons. There could be something on your stamp. It could be that your ink pad is dry. This one is not, because you can tell that is very solid there. I always take my stamp and just rub it on copy paper if I have splotchiness, and it almost always solves the problem. So let's do this again.
Jenny's here. She said 99. Thank you, Jenny.
There.
Artist said we need to have a party when we get that 100.
Jenny, gingerbread was 99 or gingerbread is 100? Okay, then we're going to take the lighter color.
Yum.
And we're going to go over the top. I find it easier to position if I do it this way.
Oh, great questions. So these are dye inks and they are water reactive. So they work as a watercolor. So you can do like Catherine did earlier where she put a little drop of ink refill, or you can even take your ink pad and stamp it onto a clean surface, add a little water or use a water brush and go to town. They work really, really gorgeous doing that kind of technique on watercolor cardstock.
Ran out of room. We have, oh goodness, friends, this polka dotted Holly. Oh,
I love that one.
So cute.
I think when I took this stamp set home, I just stamped like a gazillion different leaves and die cut all of them.
Yeah.
And then I still have this Tupperware container with the little slots, and I have all my different size leaves in the little slots.
Isn't that so cute? And then we have a really small one. So let's do that one real quick. Boom and boom. And
Gorgeous.
aren't they adorable? All right, do we have die cut layer?
It's right here.
Perfect.
And you already stamped your berries in Rockin' Red, it looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do Oh What Fun. This is the Merriest Sentiments stamp set. This is probably our most popular holiday sentiment set right now. You guys are loving it. It was new last year.
But this one was hand lettered and it's just really fun.
Yep. So hand lettered and unique. You won't find these sentiments anywhere else.
Cute.
So I'm gonna, let's see. You could do two patterns. You could do a pattern and a solid. You could do one where you just do the pattern. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, so cute. I think I might go like this. Oh, what fun.
Yes. Kinser Crafts is saying, if I'm going to do watercolor technique, should I use watercolor cardstock? It really does work best because the way that cardstock is made, it like absorbs the water well, and it helps your ink kind of not like puddle pool or like escape too far. Sometimes you want that effect, but I think it works much better when you're doing watercolor techniques. Yes. Someone earlier asked about a good black, and we have our Midnight Black ink, which is fantastic, that Catherine is using right now. It's very dark black, gorgeous.
Yep.
It's a great black. Great for lots of things.
There was something else I was gonna say, I can't remember.
You forgot?
Yeah.
I'm trying to read through and see if I missed anything. You guys, I love how chatty everyone is. This is great. So fun. Lots of great comments. Lots of folks who are a fan. Someone said a minute ago that they love using our minis because they have a kind of a smaller area to store their stuff, and that works really good for them. I think that's fabulous. Some people like to travel with them.
If you are, if you follow us, I have issues with using tweezers. I always forget to use them. And then tonight when I was stamping before we came on live, my Sizzix tweezers were just kind of sitting on my desk. And I said, CP, just start using those. And I thought to myself, I don't get it. I don't see, why would I take a minute to fiddle with this? And then I started using it and I realized then I can stick things under and around, and then my big fingers aren't in the way. And watch out, because now I'm into tweezers.
Someone just said, Catherine, use the tweezers.
I know.
Talitha and Debbie, you guys are just down the street from us because we're in Raleigh. So
Ooh.
one in Apex, one in Fuquay. You guys are our neighbors here in North Carolina. The 20% off promotion is store-wide. It does exclude our Feeling Fall collection, which is the collection that just released last week. But everything else, you can use that code for. So put your items in your cart, put the code in at checkout. Oh, Carrie's in Nightdale. Hello, North Carolina friends.
Nice.
Somebody just asked a good question. Oh, a couple people have asked about the minis in sets. We sell our minis individually, but again, we do have some bundles available. So if you go in and you look under the shop inks, you'll see ink bundles, and there are some different color combos that we have in there, and it's like a one-click button. You can order that.
Whoops! Look what I did. Am I alone in that? We're gonna have to put another. We're gonna have to do more, Holly.
Or a sequence.
Yeah. So this is the one I made earlier. I used the Fa La 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 La, and I just used my little Micron black pen to go around. Was inspired by Allison to do that. And so there are those two, and here are my blue ones with the fall.
Oh, did we run out of time?
I looked in at 7:45 because we have 30 minutes, right?
Oh, I don't know.
We are okay. Oh, I've lost your sound. Hold on. Oh, I don't hear you guys. Lost your sound. We were doing so good, you guys. Like totally lost your sound. It shows that your overhead camera is not unmuted, so maybe you turned something off on the overhead. Yikes. All right, while they're figuring that out, I just want to say that Catherine is so brave. I totally would not just go for it and stamp. And I know it has everything to do with the stamp and the ink and just going straight to the beautifully blended piece that you made there. But I'd be so nervous that I wouldn't get a clean stamp. So I would always have to use my Misty. But you are brave, girl. You just stamped there just like it was nothing. We still can't hear you. Gosh darn it. All right, let's swap out here. Maybe I can lip read.
We're gonna get reverb.
Oh, there we are. Yay!
There we go. Okay. I was reminiscing with some of our staff that this October is 20 years since I started stamping.
Yeah.
I mean, I started stamping when I was 5, so.
Yeah.
You mean when I was 5?
Did you hear that?
That's wrong, Erica. That is wrong.
So wrong.
Yeah, you guys, we were playing charades there for a minute, so.
Well, I thought maybe, you know, if you guys knew sign language, I could definitely, you know, interpret for you because I have a license for interpreting for the deaf. Yeah. Did you know that?
You should have tried because I know how to do infant signing, so I might have been able to figure it out.
Right? Well, then I was like, okay, maybe if I make their screen bigger, well, I can lip read, you know, but I never learned that skill interpreting for clients. Anyway, so wow, those cards are awesome. And I don't know if you heard me what I was saying before, that I was so super impressed, Catherine, with you just going for it and stamping right directly onto that paper. I totally never have that confidence. I always have to use a stamping positioning tool. But you know, you go, girl. You just stamp right on there like it's nobody's business.
One of the staff said to Catherine recently when she saw one of her cards, she's like, "Whoa, Catherine, you got a knack for this." We're like, well, we hope so.
Right?
Might be something I'm good at.
Right? Maybe. Well, I didn't realize you guys were in Raleigh, and my wife works for Tempur-Pedic /Sealy, Tempur Sealy, and Sealy's headquarters used to be in Raleigh. So she goes there often, and sometimes I go with her. So we are going to have to hook up when we, yes. Awesome. And my dad lives in Greensboro, so.
Oh.
All right. So we have got a giveaway to give you guys. Let me flip. There we go.
A bundle of goodness.
Yes. Look at this. All right. Look, now let me ask you a question. That the hot foil that you showed earlier, is it in this design?
Yes.
Oh, my
Yep,
goodness.
they're not the same size. Some of like the smaller sentiments are larger on the hot foil plates.
Gotcha.
So the dies for the hot foil plates do not work with the stamps. Those have separate dies.
Awesome. Well,
I
I'm
think you said
I'm definitely using that code to pick that up.
Yeah.
And then we've got the coordinating dies here. And then look, here is the stamps that you used earlier. There is some
Yes,
more
Les
stuff
this
here.
has.
Let's see. Harriet is sending me a message. Oh, she says not to forget, we've got ink pads.
Ooh.
We've got sauna, hot tub, and macchiato.
Yum.
Yes. And I'm not sure if this other stamp set was supposed to go with it. Harriet, if you can give me a little tip. She says no. Okay, so I'm not going to show it. So everything that was in this little bundle right here and those ink pads are what we are going to give away. So let's.
Nice.
Yes, somebody's going to get some really nice stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw for that winner. I hope everybody has already entered. And the winner of the Catherine Pooler bundle goes to Ruth. And Ruth's last name starts with a T and ends with an S. Now remember,
Yay,
Ruth, we are going to be emailing you on Monday, so do not email us beforehand. Everybody wants to email us before the summit's over. We're like, come on, you guys, give us a break.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Right? Right? Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for coming on. We had a blast. We always love when you come. Everybody is loving that discount that you're giving. You guys don't delay. Get that before 48 hours is up, because I have a feeling she's not going to do that for a long time. No.
No. And someone asked about the code, and it's right in the little scroll below here. So
Yep.
write it down.
Yep. And
There it
use
is.
that code right there, the cardmakersuccesssummit.com/Catherine Pooler, so they know that you came from the summit. This always helps because the sponsors always want to know if their contribution to the summit is worthwhile. And obviously, if you purchase through our links, it tells them that they're getting a lot of traffic and lots of purchases through the summit. So it's always helpful.
Yes.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was fun.
We will see you next time.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
All right.
Good
Take
night.
care.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, that was awesome, you guys. What an amazing promo. 20% off. I cannot believe that she has been so generous with us. It's amazing. All right, so everybody hop over to the schedule page. And you can find that at cardmakersuccess.com/schedule, where you're going to scroll down until you find the live stream for our next sponsor, which is going to be Riley and Company. All right. So I'm going to head out of this studio and then head back in through the other studio where hopefully Tanya is waiting for us. Take care, you guys. Talk soon. Bye-bye.